Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13, the show. And we've got another game out of the opening series here between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. You can see both teams are sitting at 1 win and 1 loss apiece. So I'm hoping that I win this one and I end up winning the series. That would be a great way to start off this season. It's not going to be easy going because I know the Phillies, especially with Halladay on the mound for them, they're not going to make it easy. I'll have Mike Minor, though, starting for me. So this could end up being a pretty low-scoring game. But we'll see how it goes. All right, so top of the first here, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're going to be looking at the first hit of the game. This one just goes right up the middle into center field. So it wasn't the prettiest hit, don't get me wrong, but hey, it gets the job done for the Phillies. 2-1 count here still in inning number 1. He's heading for second. McCann with the throw over to Uggla, and he's out. So I got to make sure I throw out as many base runners as I can. I mean, that's kind of an obvious statement right there, but I really want the computer to get used to Brian McCann throwing out all these runners so that way they're not going to try and steal bases as often as I've kind of seen him do here at the beginning. Justin Upton now up at the plate here in the bottom of the first. This one going into the gap in right center, so I'm going to go ahead and round first. I'm feeling pretty confident about things, so I'm going to go ahead and round second here as well. The throw by Utley over to third. Justin Upton is out. Gosh, I only missed it by a couple steps. Delman Young at the plate now here for the Phillies. He's going to hit this one into right field. And you know what? Delman Young probably should have lost 30 pounds because he is out. Jason Heyward making the throw over to Freeman. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, sometimes I'll make the throw if it's like a pitcher or something, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do that with Delman Young. And it works. Terrible pitch right here from Minor. That's going to be a home run. I knew as soon as I saw that McCann was calling a changeup inside, I'm like, no, I shouldn't throw that. But at the same time, I'm like, me being a catcher, I'm like, all right, I'm going to trust McCann. He knows what he's doing right now. I really paid the price right here. So I guess I need to find a good balance between going with what my catcher is telling me to throw and what my gut is telling me. Because if I was going with what my gut was telling me, I would not have thrown that. So Mayberry Jr. getting the Phillies on the board here first. Gosh, he even does the bat flip. At least it was a solo shot. Could have been worse. I mean, bases could have been loaded. But Phillies going to be up 1-0 here. I'm going to have to make sure, though, that I take what I'm feeling right now, this frustration that I gave that up, and channel it in the right places here to kind of play better in this one. All right, Halladay tying his shoe, safety first. All right, so with Minor, I'm going to be going with one of the strategies I like to use whenever a pitcher is up at the plate, and that is to start throwing some pitches that I usually don't throw, just to kind of give him a little bit of an extra boost, so if McCann ever does say, hey, throw this pitch, you know, it's not in a real weakened state. So I'm going to go with the slider right here. That's going to go for strike 2. Halladay watches that one. All right, so now let's go with this curveball. I haven't gone with the curveball that much here in this game. It ends up being higher than I wanted it to be, but it gets the job done, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. Halladay, of course, having to sit down after that one. Bottom of the third here. Minor up at the plate. And he's going to go ahead and get a hit. Wow. That's no small hit for a pitcher in this game. So he'll get a chance to be able to put on the jacket. Maybe he will be able to come home and tie the game up as he is the tying run. So Simmons. Ooh, I thought I was going to hit into a double play right there. That's going to end up being an error, and I've always been curious. I'm like, how can you really miss just a little underhanded throw like that? It doesn't happen too often. I'm sure somebody can miss that one, but... All right, bottom of the third now. Runners on first and second. Justin Upton up again. Able to connect with this one here, but that is going to get caught in center field. So nothing going in that inning. Still down 1-0 here in the top of the fourth. Delman Young up at the plate again. Gosh, this one going over Johnson's head at third. I'm surprised he didn't put up his glove. That's really all he had to do. It's like he just ducked out of the way as if he was afraid of the ball. So Delman Young getting a single right there. Hey, if it was right field, he still would have been out. All right. Uggla not able to get there in time. Heyward making the throw over to third. Now runners on first and second for the Phillies. Threatening to get some more runs. I'm not too concerned about it here, and I'm able to get out of it. Jason Heyward now up at the plate. Ooh, that's a good hit into left field. That's going to put him on first. Now, Heyward does have a lot of speed, as well as a lot of power with the bat. I am thinking that I may be able to get Heyward a 40, get him into the 40-40 club. So he's going to head over for second. And he's going to get there with a stolen base, too. That's 3 for him in the season so far. So if he gets a single, depending on who's pitching, of course, I'm going to be pretty confident about sending him here. I think we're going to be seeing a big season out of Heyward here. Let's just hope I can get the home runs, because I'm confident I can get the stolen bases. That should be a piece of cake. So, all right. Now that we got Heyward over there at second, Brian McCann up at the plate now. So, on the 0-1 count, he's going to hit this one. Ooh, it's going to go into right field. I'm going to go ahead and leave Heyward, though, over at third. I really didn't get a chance to advance with him because I thought we were going to be seeing a ground ball instead of it going into right field. All right, McCann getting the job done here. Dan Uggla up at the plate now. On the first pitch, he's going to crush this one into left field, and that is going to be a 3-run blast here for the Braves. Of course, that goes ahead and gives us the 2-run lead. Uggla getting it done when I need it most. Because going up against Doc Holliday, I've been struggling a little bit with getting some hits. I'm not going to lie. Definitely a great pitcher. It's tough anytime I go up against him. But the fact that I get the home run when I have runners on base, this is a huge, huge home run for me. So I was excited about this one. I'm not going to lie. It's one of those ones where I'm just sitting there like, yes! And nobody's around, but I'm just excited about it. All right, top of the 5th here now. Braves up 3-1. This one going into center field, so the Phillies are not down and out yet. They're still going to try and get back into this one here with the few innings that we have left. So runner on first here for Minor. Going to have to throw the ball pretty low here. But Halliday showing bunt. Now Freeman throwing it over to Uggla. So we get him out over there at second. Halliday over at first. And that might be a good thing because obviously Halliday does not have the best speed. So it does increase, the potential for a double play. And honestly, I really think that after Freeman made the throw over, Simmons could have probably thrown it over to first, and we could have gotten a double play right there, but we don't. All right. So, Uggla picking that one up. Bad throw to Minor, who was trying to cover first base. Fortunately for me, nobody advances for the Phillies. So, bad play. 0-2 count right here. This one, going to go over to Simmons. He's going to make the easy throw over to Freeman at first for out number 3 for that inning. Top of the 6th here, Delman Young again hitting this one into right field. Heyward picking it up. Honestly, a weak throw. A weak throw. Freeman almost didn't even catch it anyway. So if that one would have been in time, I would have been disappointed at Freeman. But, gosh, we almost got Delman Young again. Almost. That would have been cool if we got him twice in the game. All right, so Freeman over to Simmons. And it looks like back to Freeman. All right, 3-6-3 double play right there. Top of the 7th here. Still 3-1. Minor doing a great job at being able to force the Phillies to hit the ball on the ground. I've only got 1 strikeout in this game so far, and that was against Roy Halladay when I was kind of throwing the stuff I usually don't, like the curveball and the slider. But, hey, you know what? We're forcing the ground balls. That's what matters. Going to make sure I keep throwing the ball low right here. It's been working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's definitely true in baseball. I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can throw the slider inside right here. Ooh. Ends up going outside, but hey, it's strike 3, so it's kind of like that curveball I had earlier with Halladay. It wasn't where I wanted it to be, but it gets the job done. So there we go with 2 strikeouts here. All right, so Phillies going to the bullpen right now. See if this is really going to be able to make much of a difference. I don't think so. If anything, I think it's going to make it better for me here. All right, so Johnson up at the plate here in the bottom of the 7th. This one going into center field. So this may be the beginning of something sweet if we can keep getting hits like this, because after Johnson, well, then we start having my best batters up at the plate here. Here is Justin Upton. 2 outs right now, though, in the 7th. This one going up the middle. It's going to fall short of the center fielder. So now we've got runners on first and second. Last time that this happened, I was able to get a home run. And there's a chance I could do it, but I'm not going to be able to. So welcome to the 9th inning. Here is a save opportunity for Craig Kimbrell. So if there's anybody on my team who I would trust in this situation to get us out of it, it is definitely him. All right, Mayberry Jr. up at the plate. Remember, he had that home run earlier. That is where the only run for the Phillies have come from. Able to get a hit right here in the center field. So with Kimbrell, I don't like that we're starting off like that. I mean, I was expecting just some real dominant stuff from beginning to end here of the 9th inning. Well, that's okay. We can get out of this one. We've only got a runner on first. That's it. So the tying run is at the plate. Michael Young had some success already this game, and actually in the previous game as well. So I got to be careful about what I throw to him. Just going to throw the fastball low. Goes for strike one as he watches that one. Not too concerned about the runner over at first, so I'm not going to try to make a move or anything. With the speed of 49, I know McCann could throw him out if he does try to go. All right, potential double play. Uggla to Simmons, over to Freeman, who had a stab in the air to be able to come down with that catch here, but we get the job done. Nobody on base now, 2 outs. So one more out, and we end up winning this game here. Kimbrell gets the save. Minor with the win. Let's see if we can do it right here. Gosh, I love rewatching double plays. I was seriously worried Freeman was not going to catch that one. I saw that drifting up. It wasn't cool. All right, Rollins up now at the plate. Nothing for him today. 0 for 3. See if we can make it 0 for 4 right here. All right, the 2-seam fastball. Too far outside for ball 1. I was hoping if I could get it to drift out of the strike zone. Get him to swing at something that he shouldn't. Make it look kind of silly. Now we're going to go with the slider inside. This one going high in the left field. And I'm going to make the catch. So game is done and over with. Braves end up winning this one. So we are 2-1 now on the season. We are almost there. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. But, ooh, I got a trophy. Not bad. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I definitely do appreciate this. Obviously, we're going to be seeing a lot more out of the Atlanta Braves in the next few months, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. All you got to do is check the description below. But thanks again, you guys. I appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.